Hey YouTube, this is Kentucky Wildcat Fan 78. This is my review of The Murder on the Orient Express. Now, I was saying earlier Oriental Express. I was wrong on that. Now, The Murder on the Orient Express is about this art dealer who basically cheated people out of lots of money for paintings that were maybe not the original like he was saying they were. And he was found dead on the train. So they had to figure out how he died. Now you have all these different characters. You have the detective, and I'm going to butcher his name. Hercule Poirot, I think is how you say it. Then you have this older rich woman with her dogs and her assistant. Then you have the professor. And then you have, of course, the scam artist. Then you also have basically the person she plays makes her look like she's a sort of like a person who goes from man to man. Now, I don't know the exact term for that, but that's what it seemed like in the movie. Now, and then you have the butler sort of speak to the art dealer. And then you also have the sort of like the person who goes side by the art dealer, and you also have the train conductor, the person who sits to make sure all the passengers on that row are safe. Now, with that being said, the train goes off. The first day it travels, and there's no problem. But then during the night on the second day, a lightning hit a mountain, which caused a avalanche to happen. And the avalanche hit the train and kind of derailed it. So they were stuck there. Now, while that was going on, the person during that second night got murdered. Right before the train got hit by the avalanche. Now, Poirot, I'm going to say his last name, got on the mystery and was trying to figure out how to, or why was this person murdered and how. So then he started interviewing all the different people. The professor, the rich woman with her assistant. He interviewed the assistant. Then he also interviewed this couple, and who looked like they were... Now, looks can be deceiving, of course. But kind of looked like they were on drugs, sort of speak. Now, as the train sits there, because it's been derailed, Poirot starts to get more and more evidence, like he looked at the coffee cup beside his bed. He also looked at the And then he also looked at these messages that the art dealer got, who was basically threats. Why he didn't go to the police, I don't know. But Poirot started to get more and more clues, and then there was sort of like a standoff in one of the back cars. Between Poirot, this black guy, which I never quite got to know that well, how he fit into the story. Now, at the end of the movie, Poirot got that all these people were somehow involved with that dealer or the scam artist, and they all had a motive to kill him. So in Egypt, I think it was, or somewhere, he talked with the police in there, and he's not going to have them arrested, but basically to have them live with the guilt of killing a person. Now, good and bad points of that movie. First, the good points. The costumes for all of them was impressive. And even the person who played Poirot had that thick accent throughout the movie, which probably was really hard to do. And a lot of the special effects they have in it, like the avalanche and the lightning and some other things, it was really well done, I will say. And when they showed his body after he was stabbed, that's how he died, was impressive, because it wasn't like just like one single stab and that's it. It was 13, I think. So, now the bad points of the movie, though, was this. Basically, sometimes it can be hard to follow, just because of the fact it was around an hour and a half movie. But it was one of those where if you get up for even a minute to go get, more popcorn or something, you miss something. Now, that is the only downside, in my opinion, to the movie. But other than that, it's still a great movie. I do suggest you go see it and see for yourself.